Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH2000 here. Um, Finished this a day or two ago. Just touched it up a little bit and cleaned it up. For those of you who don't know, every once in a while, when you cut a lot of aluminum out, a lot of cores and a lot of stuff, you get left with these oddball shaped pieces. Sometimes you use them for palm swells, sometimes other things, sometimes to give a little texture to natural. But sometimes, especially when I got 3/8 aluminum, every once in a while the shape will just lend itself to a strange PFS or something I can quickly sketch on and cut out. Um, you know, Freehand, basically I call it freehand designing. Um, this is one of those. It's actually meant to be a PFS. Uh, Holds like this. Okay. As you can see, when you wrap around and tug on it, tuck in, it's like a lot of other slingshots where they've got the nice curve for your hand. But then at the same time, when you hold it, you notice the the forks are at a perfect height. Your thumb can come straight up from the bottom and see your thumb straight. You don't have to do this, anything like that. Your thumb straight up. Um, Took it for a few shots. When I do something like this, I usually I use the orbital sander to do the finish on it. Nice, better grip because of that. And it does, even if it gets scratched, you don't notice the scratches. Um, and then, like I said, this is more kind of like a test design or meant to be a workhorse. It's not meant to be super funny, super fancy and pretty. And when I got done with this, somebody came to mind immediately who loves pickle forks. So this is going to that buddy. And quite frankly, this person doesn't really care what finish is on them. They just love to shoot pickle forks. And as long as the bands last or the tubes last forever on them, they want a feel of the design. But I'm surprised how nice the finish actually came out quite nice on this, even though it's only 120 grit orbital sander. It feels good. And most of the people who shoot these kind of things, at least the two that I send stuff to a lot, they don't really want lanyards. So I don't put a lanyard on it. And if they do use a lanyard, they usually wrap it around and just tie it. They don't want a hole down here that gets in their way. So anyway, hope you guys like it. Like I said, basically it amounts to an offset pickle fork. And if you look carefully, if you ignore all of this, you can see it's symmetrical up there. And then the minute you add the handle, it's asymmetrical. But tucks into the hand really nice. Sits right there. I suppose I better take a good picture of this straight up or draw it up so I have it in case somebody asks for another one. Take care, guys.